Hello everyone and welcome back to Bitcoin Tips. So today we're going to be talking about Bitcoin and what might be coming in the future for the price. But before we get into the video today, I do want to make sure to ask you to hit that like button to help out the YouTube algorithm in recommending this video for more people, so more people can learn about Bitcoin, what might be going on with the price, and eventually get into the community and help out the price. So let's get into the video today. So like I said, we're going to be talking about Bitcoin and its price. As you can see real quickly, scrolling through, we are seeing a lot of red, not just specifically with Bitcoin, but with most of the market. So definitely not what a lot of people in cryptocurrency want to see. But Bitcoin specifically, number one coin on the coin market cap, has had a great year. Looking at what it's been doing over the last month. We opened on March 21st, a full month ago, to the day here at $56,677, and we're currently sitting at $53,000. So we're really only $3,000 roughly down on the month, which really is not that bad. So a lot of people are panicking, saying, Bitcoin being down is the sign of the bear market starting. The bull market's over. This is going to be the new normal. It's going to drop back down, maybe 40,000, 35,000 or lower. But looking at where we started this month, we are $3,000 down roughly on the month, but you can see that at its lowest point here, it was roughly $50,000. 51,000 will round up the extra, $70 there. So we're still about $3,000 up from its lowest point, but also 3,000 down from where it started, and where its highest point was right here, which was $64,636 on April 14th for Bitcoin's all-time high. So we are down about $10,000, a little over $10,000 for that all-time high, which is definitely not something that everybody wants to see, but it's not that bad. Looking at the 3 months, we're still up by, well over $10,000 on the 3-month chart, and then, of course, the year-to-date chart. We won't even take a look at that because, we're way up on the year-to-date. So, I still think we have a lot of potential for Bitcoin. It might just be doing a little bit of consolidation now, and there have been some articles out there that I've done some videos on saying Bloomberg's predicting a $400,000 Bitcoin by the end of 2021, which the end of 2021 is still pretty far away, about 7-8 months away. But, if you knew that something was going to be worth, 4 or 5 times as much as it is now in 5 months, you might take the chance on, what's going to happen in those 5 months. So, not saying that that's going to happen, but it is just something that's been talked about. The Bitcoin dominance is about 50%, 50.7% right now, which is a little bit on the lower side. And wasn't the chart I was expecting, but this is capitalization chart. There we go. This is the dominance chart. But, typically the past little while, back in 2016, Bitcoin was, of course, 80%. We'll come in a little bit closer here to the last, little over a year. But, Bitcoin's been in the 60% area, 66, and slowly falling over the past few months. Now, typically when Bitcoin falls, below 50%, down even more, that's an indicator of an altcoin season coming. Ethereum, Litecoin, Dogecoin, all the other cryptocurrencies are going to outperform Bitcoin and really have their turn in the bull market. But that's just something I did want to mention in here as well. Looking at the dominance, it is falling a little bit, but I still believe we have a lot of room to grow for Bitcoin, as well as all the other altcoins as well. With everything going on in the world, recovering from the pandemic, slowly but surely, I think, there's a need for something like cryptocurrency, the decentralized, deflationary asset for investments, because the stock market and the traditional investment market has been pretty unstable as well. It's been kind of all over the place. So Bitcoin and crypto is not the only thing that's suffering right now. But an article I did want to talk about from CNBC here, talking about, Bitcoin could plunge 50% in the near term. So basically what this is talking about, it kind of goes over where Bitcoin has been, but it says here, I think we could pull back to 20 or 30,000 on Bitcoin, which would be about a 50% decline. But interesting thing about Bitcoin is we've seen these kinds of declines before. Now, the person they were interviewing did say, however, the normal evolution, he said he thinks this is part of the normal evolution, which is in the longer term bull market. And then, of course, he did say with the Bitcoin prices eventually reaching $400,000 to $600,000. So, this article here did not give a specific day or time that they are predicting. They just said eventually, whereas the Bloomberg article I had looked at in a previous video did give a time of end of Q4 2021, but that's still something good to see, that even though they are predicting that, in the near term, we could see a pretty hard Bitcoin crash. I kind of disagree with this from my own personal experience. I think a 50% decline in Bitcoin, I don't think we would recover very quickly. I do think 400 to 600,000 is possible, but if there was a crash this big, this might be a number of years away. Versus, looking at the Bloomberg article that said the end of this year, I would kind of doubt these numbers if these numbers happened in the near future. But they do kind of go into talk about the long-range price target and the 21 million Bitcoins, how that all, plays into it. But I will have this article linked down below if you guys are interested to check it out. Read it more in depth, which I do recommend you do if you're interested in cryptocurrency and the price of Bitcoin. And the last thing I'm going to talk about in this video here is just this picture kind of chart valuation, pattern that I've seen a lot on Twitter and stuff like that. So, where do you guys go? Put a comment down below. Where do you think we are on this chart here? Are we in the first sell-off? Because I know there have been some sell-offs in the past, but are you thinking that we're all the way up? We've hit the top 64,000, and we're in this area now where it might bounce back up. Maybe right around 60,000, and then really take a fall, or are we somewhere in the middle? Now this chart here, I'll see if I can make it bigger, but I don't think it will let me. But again, this chart here is just a mock-up. It's not following the current trends of Bitcoin exactly. It's just more of a pattern that's been observed with the bull market and then back into the bear market. And it does closely resemble what happened in 2017, 2018, but let me know. I'm interested to see where you guys think we are. I still believe that, we might have hit the top, but I think we are still kind of in this area. We might be having a little bit of a sell-off. I don't know if we're back this far, but who knows? And again, this is not the 100% it needs to match this. We could have a sell-off number 2 before going all the way up. So I just thought this was interesting to include since we were talking about Bitcoin and its price and what might be happening in the future. So if you guys liked this video, leave a like. If you didn't, leave a dislike. Let me know why you didn't like it down in the comments below. And if you have any questions or comments about this or anything else in cryptocurrency, leave a comment down below or check out the Discord at the link in the description below. So please like, share, and subscribe to my Bitcoin Tips YouTube channel to learn more about spending, collecting, earning, and investing different types of cryptocurrencies. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye.